back. Oh my god, I've missed talking to everybody so much. I can't wait to give you guys a little update of what has been going on in my life. But first, let me give you my stats. Okay, so this is exciting. Today I weighed myself and I was at 243 pounds. My original weight was 367 pounds, and that's a total weight loss of 124 pounds. Not only that, you guys, not only that, I used to be a size 26, 28 on the derriere, and up top I used to be like a 24, 26. Now I am wearing a size 16, 18. And for a lot of people that might still be really big, I don't care. That's still a lot of progress, and I am super duper duper uber proud of myself. The fact that for my tops I don't have to shop in the biggest section of the store anymore has opened my horizons, seriously. Like, I still think that you should be beautiful and feel beautiful at any size and be able to dress like you like, you know, whether you're 500 pounds or whether you're like in Wonderland. However, that's not always the case, so I am actually really grateful that all of this has been changing my life. My life is really changing for the better. So I am really thankful to have the opportunity to have had the gastric sleeve. So as far as why I've been away, like if any of you guys saw my last video, I was gonna go in for knee surgery. So I will show you guys. I went in for knee surgery, and this is a picture of my knee the day after surgery, and this is a picture of my knee now. I'm doing a lot better. However, I have to have a second knee surgery, which is going to be a partial knee replacement. It's very small, but it's a very small part of the knee, but it is going to take 6 more months to heal. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to make videos for 6 months. However, I did have a very, very difficult time with my painkillers and basically had to take the surgical pain cold turkey because my new sleeve stomach couldn't handle oxycodone or, like, before that tramadol. I couldn't handle it at all. And I'll get to that in a little bit. Like, I just feel that there's not, I mean, the sleeve is still a fairly new surgery. It's a fairly new procedure. It's kind of like you have to feel your way with the sleeve. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I feel like, in a way, everybody's organism is unique, and not everybody's going to be able to handle the same things after the gastric sleeve. It's been 10 months now since my gastric sleeve, 10 months, 10 sizes down, and it's been a pretty big roller coaster of finding out what's best for me, what I can fit into my stomach or my sleeve, like, you know, and what just weighs down in my tummy, doesn't, like, you know, makes me bloated, what doesn't make me feel good. And what does make me feel good is living well, I'm going to say 90% vegan, a 90% vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, dairy-free diet. And I also don't do soy because it affects my hormones. Since I actually have a thyroid issue, I don't want anything messing with my hormones. The reason I say 90% vegan is because of 2 things. I eat eggs and I eat honey, both local and organic. So that's the reason why. It's not like I consume them every day, but most of the time I'm eating fresh fruits, I'm eating lots of veggies, and lots and lots and lots of beans. Lots of beans. And no, I am not a little fart monster, for anybody that's thinking that. I mean, like, legumes are just so great. There's just so many things you can do with different sorts of beans, like white beans, kidney beans, lentils, garbanzo beans. Like, I have hummus all the time, and I just recently created a recipe where I did a cilantro sauce with, like, cilantro and olive oil and lime and onion and garlic and a bunch of different spices, but I also put in a whole can of navy beans into my sauce, and I went ahead and I blended up in a blender, and guess what? You don't feel like you're eating beans, and you're still getting that extra kick of protein, which is what most people are really concerned about the sleeve. prior to the gastric sleeve, I had gone raw vegan for a while, and I was straight up like vegan for a long time. Did juicing, did fasting, did all of that, and I was really nervous because after I had my sleeve, I was told by doctors that I was not going to be able to leave healthy vegan lifestyle because I needed meat, and I needed to be consuming meat, and I needed to be consuming dairy, like, you know, to get like all the protein in. This is a huge lie. It is a huge lie. Like, there's protein even in vegetables, like, you know, collard greens, kales have a lot of protein, especially like beans. Beans have a lot of protein. And another myth that I was told is that I wouldn't be able to eat all grains. I eat rice every now and then. I think a little portion of rice is not a bad thing. I'm still losing weight. It's a steady weight loss, and like, I need to tell everybody, like, I am not doing exercise right now. I can walk. I love to go out actually for walks. Like, I do it, like, I walk about a half an hour to an hour a day, and that's all I've been doing. That's it, because I've had such bad knee issues. Now, what I really want to do is get back to having my personal trainer, get back to going to the gym, and I'm really excited to finally be able to jog at one point. My goal is to be able to like run, like I'm gonna like run 5 miles one day, and I'm gonna get there. I just have to, like, you know, get the okay from my doctors and surgeons to actually start working out. It's been a roller coaster. Almost a year. It's almost been a year, and it's been a roller coaster because I went from healing to my gastric sleeve to like having the knee pain and trying to get the surgery, finally getting the surgery. Now I'm going to get another surgery. So everybody's case is going to be unique, and I honestly recommend bringing your own snacks. If you ever have a surgery after the gastric sleeve, bring your own snacks to the hospital, because they might not always feel good in your tummy. There's certain foods that are trigger foods for me. Like, I know that bread feels really bad in my stomach. Like, I know a lot of people don't eat bread anyways, but I'm just letting you know, bread feels really bad. I could never adjust to having just, like, you know, even lean meats like tilapia or fish, but that was me. So I decided to stop forcing myself and stop trying to like deal with, you know, puking up food. And I'm already past the pureed state. I eat solid food now. The problem is that those foods just didn't digest well in my stomach, and I don't think anybody should be like encouraged to have a diet that is painful to like switch back into. By deciding to like give up on trying like to like force myself to eat meat, I honestly stopped throwing up as often. And I just couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with throwing up every meal. Do I still throw up? Yes. Yes. I think it's like there's still days where your stomach is more sensitive, like you're gonna need to take a pill like an omeprazole or something to line your stomach, but I also made a choice to not be dependent on acid reducing pills because they can cause more damage in the long run. And I've just been really listening to my body. If you're gonna get the gastric sleeve, my best advice is listen to your body, don't rush yourself, and don't think because other people are months ahead of you that you're doing badly. It's okay. You've already taken an amazing step towards your future, and don't let anybody tell you that your progress is slow, that you're not doing the right things, like, you know, unless if you're like honestly cheating yourself, like unless if you're like trying to like, you know, put Twinkies in a like milkshake and just guzzle it up. That's self-abusive, self-destructive habits that I would like to talk about more in another video. I personally didn't do that, but I have heard stories of people doing those things. And just have in mind, if you're deciding to get the gastric sleeve, this is a serious surgical procedure. This is something that you're going to live with your whole life. I eat a lot bigger portions now, but honestly, there's still like a small like salad plate, and I only eat half of it. Like, I eat small portions several times a day. There's some days, still today, my stomach's sensitive and I will just decide to give my stomach a rest that day. Maybe like my colon isn't clear that day, like maybe I just like, you know, I'm backed up or something like that. That's why I also recommended the Benefiber in the other video. So if you ever feel like too bloated, don't force yourself to eat. Protein shakes every now and then are not a bad thing. You don't want to be living off protein shakes for a long time because that's not a way to live. But you really have to like hone down your convictions and be like, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is what I deserve. And also remember one thing, healthy food does not have to be boring food. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is @VidiaIsrael. You can also find me using the hashtag thesocialsleever on Instagram, and I post a lot of like pictures of the food that I eat on a daily basis. I am currently working on my own blog to upload recipes with a lot of like high protein, vegan, and vegetarian foods, and I'm also like working maybe on a Facebook group. Since it's been a long time since I've made a video, I don't know how many people would be interested in that. But if you're interested in me investing time and like, you know, creating this blog for you guys, and just follow me on my social media, and I'll put the link down below so you can follow me on my Instagram, which is the most well-established one I have right now. So this is just a quick update for you guys. I have several videos that I've promised you guys. I just honestly have been going through a painful process that I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had to have another surgery that they didn't expect after the gastric sleeve, but it's been pretty difficult. If you guys have any questions for me regarding the gastric sleeve, my personal journey, or just anything you would like to ask me in general, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I promise I'll be making more videos now that I'm not crying with my leg up like in agony. And I hope to hear from you guys and see how you guys are doing. Bye guys.